Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and I want to share my thoughts with you about what's going on in the whole crypto space right now, give you my opinions about what, people could be doing, what I'm going to be doing during the next few weeks right here, with the whole thing that's happening with FTX and everything that's going on in the background. I haven't spoken too much about this yet, but I wanted to put this out there to my members of my channel. Just to talk with you a little bit and share with you my feelings about what's happening and just about the whole space in general, because I've been in this space now for quite a while and it's quite crazy, as you know. I mean, things can happen like this at any given time, and there's certain things that I would hope that you're doing to protect yourself. And I just want to put this out there and then give you my thoughts about, the stuff that I still have my money in, the stuff that I'm comfortable with and confident with. And then you can decide on your own what you want to do as well with stuff, right? But we'll get into that in just a second. This is what we do on the channel. I want you to, comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling about what's going on right now in the whole space, with the FTX, and that whole scandal and stuff crashing like that. It's crazy, right? But you know what? I mean, this is the space that we're in, everybody. And there's certain things you can do to protect yourself, and we'll start talking about that as well. So if you want to sub the channel, please do. I hope to see you in the next video for sure. And like I said, comment down below, let me know what's going on. You can also join my channel as a member. You will get some Drophead NFTs, which is cool. That's a program, that's an NFT that's not crashing. We're actually giving away rewards and stuff. And you know how I'm heavily into DC and Veve in particular, right? So let's get into this, okay? So anyway, look, NFTs are down, and this whole thing that happened. Now, I'm not going to start breaking down what happened with the company. You can watch oodles and oodles of videos on YouTube from people who are well more experienced than me in the crypto space, breaking down everything that's happening with this company and how, they're going for bankruptcy and all this kind of stuff. And people have, lost a lot. And all I can say is that, this can happen, right? And you just got to take steps to protect yourself in the future, right? And I'm really sorry if people have lost money here. Like if anyone's been affected by this is watching the video, I'm really sorry this is happening to you right now. And you know what? I mean, this is what's going to happen in our space until everything gets solidified over time. It's kind of the Wild West out here, right? So what I like to do is I like to focus where I do on specific things that I feel are safer and specific, platforms and stuff like that I feel are solid. But you never know, right? I just want to throw that out there. You never know what can happen, right? So, everything is down right now, okay? So let's just put that out there right now, okay? This is a bit of a freestyle video, so bear with me, right? So everything is down right now. I mean, we got stocks down, we got crypto down, even more so because of what's going on right now. The real estate market's down, all this stuff is down, and all I can say is that, if we want to talk about NFTs in particular, do I feel like the NFT space is crashing, is going to be dead? No, I don't feel like that at all. I don't feel like that at all. In fact, I feel like there's great opportunities, and that's in this space, right? And we'll talk about that in just a second. Do I feel like the real estate market's dead? No, of course not. It's going to bounce back over time. This is just the way things work. Do I feel like the stock market's dead? Because I have stocks as well. No, of course not, right? These are just moments in time that happen, okay? And so all the best people who are, investing, who are smart, who keep their head and stuff, there's opportunities for everybody, in this space. And, it's just the way it is, right? You just got to roll with the punches sometimes. But the thing that I like to always go back to is, where I like to put my money, and this is not financial advice. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a collector. But what I like to do is I like to focus on stuff that's tried and true, stuff that has, a connection to the real world for sure. Specifically, in the background here, you see my comic books and my Spider-Man and Batman and all that kind of stuff, right? I feel like these are the places that are the safest to go in this time. And I feel like this is a greater opportunity now for me than ever before, in the specific areas that I'm looking, because the platforms that I'm on, they're backed by big brands that are, have nothing to do with crypto and nothing to do with all these kinds of exchanges. They have real world, connections, and big companies that do stuff outside of crypto, and they're getting into this market here. And I find that is the greatest opportunity. For example, Disney is not going anywhere, right? Disney's doing just fine, and they're going to continue to do just fine. And so I would like to put my money in that kind of area if I'm going to go into crypto and NFTs. That's just what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep doing that. Marvel, under the Disney umbrella, same kind of thing. Spider-Man, all these characters are not going anywhere. And so I feel very comfortable and confident with what I have going on right now with the Veve app in particular, right? I'm super comfortable with that. And I see great opportunities, with the market going down and the prices going down and all this stuff, because it's all affected. You see these big things happen, these big crazy stuff happen in the crypto world. It does affect our prices in the market. You can see that people have started selling stuff even more now, for all sorts of reasons, right? It could be fear, it could be needing money, it could be all sorts of reasons, right? So if you're in the app, there's great opportunities, for you to maybe accumulate some stuff, right? But it's totally up to you. This video is not about telling you to go into Veve and start buying or anything. This is just me sharing my thoughts about it. Now we have the DC platform that came up as well with the Bat Cows, and now they're doing comics. And so, Superman, I have no worries about Superman and putting my money into that area. I have no worries about Spider-Man. I have no worries about these kind of things. So what I'm saying is that for me, this particular time, there's opportunities that present themselves even more than they were before. And my strategy right now is to actually go in and look for great moments, great opportunities to pick up more stuff in the Veve app and on the DC platform in particular. And there's other platforms as well that are like that are backed by large IPs, large brands that are stable and have huge things going on in the physical world, not just digital NFT stuff. I like this. This is how my strategy, this is how my sort of like collecting investing strategy goes, is I go into those areas for sure, mostly first. I don't go into the really crazy speculative, crypto spaces, and I know there are some companies that are affected, that are totally legit stuff that are affected by what's going on. And that is crazy. That's what's going to happen in this space, everybody. It is the Wild West, like I said right now, and anything can happen from day to day, right? So anytime you put money in, my advice to you is to make sure that it's money you can afford to lose. We don't want any life savings going in here, everybody. This is just, a little bit of advice coming from someone who's been around a while. Make sure that if you are, into collecting online digitally, that you are actually can afford it. And if you can't, it's totally okay for you to just wait, and just stay on the sidelines and hang out and watch and keep what you got. It's totally fine, right? But big things coming in the Veve app in particular. We got the Master Collector program coming. We got the OUP program is now been shown. These are solidifying factors, with the backing of the big branded IP of Disney and Marvel and all of that. This makes me very, very comfortable with still being in Veve, right? I don't know about how you feel, but that's how I feel for sure. And the same thing going on with DC over on their platform. We got Jim Lee himself online, talking and communicating with the community. We got Batman. We got these comics coming. These to me are totally safe in my opinion. Now, I'm looking long term. That's what I do. And that's what I think you should do as well. As this whole world that we're in evolves and evolves, we're going to have more regulations come in. Hopefully we're going to have more, control. But keeping control of your stuff and putting it in places that are backed by big IP, I think is probably, in my opinion, the safest bet you can in this space moving forward. For sure, right? Okay, so this is what I'm saying, The core of the Veve and DC community, the people who are involved, is the other big thing. We have a core community of dedicated, people who are here, who aren't going anywhere, and who keep finding better opportunities when the prices go down. It's actually quite astounding. So that's the other thing, is the community behind it seems to be quite strong, and we will support each other for sure, right? So like I said, how long is it going to take for this craziness to go through in the crypto space? I have no idea. I don't know. Nobody knows. We're going to have a few turbulent years here, everybody, in this space. So in the meantime, I'm looking a couple years out. I'm looking about what I'm going to want to have in my, in my collection by that point. And so I'm focused on, like I said, solid companies that have real world presence, So I have this is just what I'm doing. I want to know what you're doing as well. So let me know in the comment section. But my point is that, with everything going down, okay, there are great opportunities for people in all areas here, right? And remember, all the great stuff happens when stuff is down, right? Whatever you're paying for something today, if you believe in it and you see the safety behind the company, and you also have the community there, you have a good faith anyway that these prices could go back up if you're strictly in it for that. And in the meantime, if you're just a collector, the prices are low so you can get some really fun stuff. This is a kind of the gist of my video right here. I'm going to leave it there. This is a bit of a brain dump. We'll talk more as time goes on here over the next few weeks. Let me know in the comment section what you think about what you're doing right now. And I'll be here to chat with you as well on Twitter, on socials, and in my live streams. We can get more into it. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe out there with your stuff, and happy collecting.